Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Liu Yuning's embarrassing Wuhan concert, how a fiasco became 2024's most talked about show. When Liu Yuning stepped off stage in Wuhan, he probably expected to quietly reflect on the night's performance. Instead, he found himself at the center of one of the year's most viral entertainment moments. His Weibo post after the concert, "This is so embarrassing, sorry to make you laugh," shot to the top of trending topics, not because fans were disappointed, but because they were unexpectedly charmed. The night had been anything but smooth. A series of technical and personal slip-ups unfolded on stage, each one the kind of mishap that could sink a performer's confidence. Yet, instead of hiding behind excuses, Liu leaned into the chaos with humor and humility, turning an awkward night into a masterclass in how to turn failure into fanfare. The unplanned comedy of errors. 1. The in-ear monitor malfunction. Midway through performing Hey Yi Shu Guang, Liu's in-ear monitor gave up on him completely. For most singers, losing the monitor, which feeds them the backing track and keeps them in sync, would be a nightmare. Liu, however, carried on blind, relying entirely on memory and muscle. Fans later joked that he was powered by love that night, and clips of him soldiering through without missing a beat, well, mostly, spread across social media. 2. The wrong name, the right riff. If the tech failure wasn't enough, Liu had a lyrical lapse during another song. When he accidentally swapped Wuhan with Henan, he instantly followed up with a cheeky line, "This mouth has its own ideas." The spontaneity drew laughs from the audience and applause online. Instead of breaking the moment, the slip made the performance feel unscripted and personal, a rare commodity in a world of highly choreographed concerts. 3. The high note that didn't land. Perhaps the most meme-worthy moment of the night came when he reached for a climactic high note, and missed. Rather than brushing it off, Liu crouched down on stage, head in his hands, visibly frustrated. That image, blown up on the venue's big screen, quickly became the defining visual of the concert, one that fans shared not to mock him, but to celebrate his vulnerability. Why the response felt different. For years, live music has wrestled with its own credibility crisis. Too many performers, when faced with errors, either lip-sync or subtly shift blame onto the equipment, creating a polished but sterile experience. Liu Yuning took the opposite route. He acknowledged every mishap openly, made no excuses, and even joked about it in real time. On Weibo, his quick, self-deprecating post, "This is so embarrassing," set off a wave of fan memes and affectionate teasing. A fan-edited concert blooper reel racked up over 10 million views, with comment sections full of messages like "Only Liu Yuning can make mistakes this lovable." Even music industry insiders weighed in, with one noting, "This is what a live performance should be, raw, real, and full of human moments." The generational shift. What makes Liu's Wuhan concert resonate so strongly is the generational context. Gen Z audiences have grown up saturated with hyper-polished, meticulously packaged pop culture. They know when an idol is putting on an act, and they value authenticity over perfection. When Liu scratched his head and muttered, "Damn it, I made a fool of myself again," the crowd didn't groan, they cheered. This wasn't the applause of pity, but of recognition. They saw a performer sharing the same frustration they might feel when something goes wrong, and instead of hiding it, he let them in on the joke, turning a fiasco into a career win. In the cold calculus of the entertainment industry, mistakes are typically treated as damage to be controlled or erased. Yet Liu Yuning's Wuhan performance shows there's another way. By embracing the flaws and giving his audience a shared story to laugh about, he created a bond stronger than a flawless setlist ever could. Rather than being remembered as a technical disaster, the concert has been rebranded, by fans themselves, as one of the most celebrated shows of 2024. People aren't replaying the perfectly sung tracks, they're replaying the missteps, the quick comebacks, and the unguarded expressions. It's a reminder that while skill gets you on stage, personality keeps people talking long after the lights go down. The bigger picture. There's an irony here. The very mistakes that could have embarrassed Liu into retreating from the spotlight have instead amplified his appeal. His willingness to show imperfection not only disarms critics but also challenges the industry's obsession with manufactured flawlessness. For fans, this isn't just about one concert, it's about seeing a public figure who doesn't treat vulnerability as a weakness. In an era where every moment can be recorded, edited, and scrutinized, the courage to be embarrassing might just be the most marketable quality an entertainer can have. As one netizen put it, anyone can sing well when everything works. It takes a real star to make a broken mix sound like part of the plan. If Liu Yuning's Wuhan concert proves anything, it's that the path to audience loyalty isn't through perfect execution, it's through shared imperfection. And in that sense, his embarrassing night might just be the smartest performance of his career.